Yu-Gi-Oh! 101 card review. Here to review a card that is coming in the new challenger July 19th. What we're looking at here is Qliphoth shell. Qliphoth shell. Or at least I think that's how you pronounce that. Qliphoth shell. That's a weird name. I never seen that before. Anyway, it's an Earth Machine Pendulum Effect monster, level 8, Pendulum Scale 9, Attack 2800, Defense 1000. Description: Pendulum Effect. You cannot special summon any monsters except Qliphoth monsters. Excuse me, I pronounced that wrong. This effect cannot be negated. Your monsters your opponent controls lose 300 attack. Okay. Monster effect: you can normal summon this card without tributing. If this card was special summon or normal summon without tributing, its level becomes 4 and its original attack becomes 1800. If this card was normal summon, this card is unaffected by effects activated by monsters that have lower original levels or ranks than this card's level. If this card was tribute summoned by tributing a Qliphoth monster, it can make a second attack during each battle phase. Also, if it attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing damage. That's a lot for a damn card, you know. But it's good. It's pretty good. Like, it's one of the best pendulum monsters I've seen so far. I mean, for starters, like the card lowers your opponent's monster attacks. It lowers their attack. So let's just look at that for a moment. You don't have to do nothing for that, but just throw it in the pendulum zone. That's 300 off your opponent's attacks. A monster's attack power. Now, of course, you won't be able to special summon any monsters. Be it fusion, synchro, exceed, even pendulum. Or even via their own monster effects. You won't be able to special summon any monster besides the Qliphoth monsters. So, with that being said, you have to be careful when using this guy as a pendulum card. As a monster, it's fucking amazing. You can normal summon without tribute. It doesn't. I mean, yeah, its level becomes 4 and its attack becomes 1800, but you can skill drain the hell out of that, and you ain't got to worry about nothing. Then find a way to take skill drain off the field, and then what I'm saying, like really, there's methods to get around that these days. So I don't see that as much of a drawback as some other people may see it. I don't see it as that much of a drawback. But um, also, if this card was special summon or normal summon without tributing, I mean, if this card was normal summon, it's unaffected by the effects of monsters that have lower original levels of ranks. So it affects both regular monsters and exceed monsters. So that's good. And if it was tributed summon uh, by using a monster from the archetype, like you can do another attack and also inflict piercing damage. So there's benefits to using this card anyway. Any way that you feel like using it. Like, this is just an all around good card. Like, there's no getting around it. Like, if you normal summon it without tributes, I mean, yeah, it loses attack and all that, but still, there's ways to get around it, like I said. So that's not as much of a drawback as some people may like to believe. Then if you tribute it, there's even more benefits to you because it gains more attacks. It gets more attacks, and it inflicts piercing damage on top of that. So there's exceed potential with it. There's synchro summoning potential with it. Um, you know, there's lowering your opponent's monster's attack by 300. That's going to come in handy in many ways than I think some people will realize. I don't know what the other monsters in the archetype do, but if they do something similar to what this card does as a uh, or if they have any type of pendulum effects that are similar to what this card has, that saying, like, then that's going to be incredible. You know, I guess those MSTs are gonna come in handy more so than any, more so than anything now. Now that these monsters out, so that's gonna be interesting. So yeah, man. So I mean, like I like it. So that's pretty much it. Like that's it. So link to this card is gonna be in the description. You guys can check it out, and I'll see you for the next card review. Peace.